NBC 739 News in the Morning.
As a parent, how many times have you had to ask the kids to turn off the video games and do their homework? Now there are video games to help children learn on a number of levels. Jason's getting the details on these very effective educational tools.
That's right, Mom and Dad. Gaming can be good for the kids. And this morning we're joined by USC Professor Shirani Little, who's explaining just how these special games can help the little ones. Shirani Little, good morning.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for being here.
And
now talk to us about gaming, because I love the game, but this is something that has a practical application.
Well, as a mom of 11-year-old boys, I definitely understand how parents are trying to deal with the struggle of how much time to spend. And so now we have wonderful opportunities with educational learning games where children could play these games and increase their critical thinking, their problem solving, and their decision making. So we brought today an example of Times Attack, which allows kids to challenge, of all things, the monster of math.
Okay.
And so, you know, a lot of kids
it's a big monster.
Consider that. And so the great thing is that as these kids go through this wonderful tunnel and they explore, very similar to most of the video games that they want and like to play, you see that the way in which they defeat and overcome the monster is by solving their times tables. And so as they go through, they'll run into a wall. It'll put up one of their times tables, and then as they go through and see both visually the 4 times 2, as they answer correctly, it opens the big wall and there's the monster. And the great thing about this is that it has reinforcement, because not only do they have to answer it once, but at least 3 times before the monster is actually taken down. And so it's a great way, again, for kids to make decisions. Studies have indicated that using educational learning toys and games and various resources will really allow kids to grow, think, and most importantly, have fun.
And how can parents at home get a hold of programs like this?
It's a wonderful free educational download, and it's one of the many resources that will be available next fall in September at the EdvantExpo, which will be the first time ever one-stop shop for educational learning tools and games, interactive learning software, tutorial services. It's a great resource for parents, for kids, and for teachers alike.
So this is something that's on the horizon for us. It needs to be on all our parents' radars. It's this September, right, in Los Angeles, this convention?
Yes, at the convention center.
And we'll have more on that as the event and the date approaches.
Right, and have fun with the kids and let them play the games.
Amen. All right. USC Professor Shirani Little. Shirani, thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me.
It's great having you. Let's get over to Whitney now for a look at this changing weather.